With your climatic blow, the shade falls to its knees and covers in defeat. It is unarmed. Its weapon has vanished from sight. The shade's dark outline begins to dissolve and fade back into the swirling maelstrom of your emotions that interfered from whence it came. You say nothing as you watch your defeated enemy being consumed by its own darkness. You feel no hatred for or triumph over it. You accept the shade for what it is, an integral part of your inner self. The amulet's insidious hold over you has finally been broken. The grip it had maintained on your mind has been shattered. The nightmare monastery rapidly recedes and is replaced by the icy walls of the chamber in Vetag. You emerge from your trance to find yourself looking directly into Leandra's anxious eyes. She reaches out to help you to stand up, but your strength has fully returned and you are able to rise up to your feet with ease. You feel refreshed and restored, both in mind and body. Defeating your inner shade has won you a wholeness you have not felt for a long time. Not since before the massacre of your fellow Kai. However, Leandra is not so fortunate. She is still badly shaken from her dreadful ordeal at the Vordak's hand and her subsequent confinement in this freezing, wind-lashed chamber. You check your weapons and equipment. They deteriorated as a result of the many fights you have fought and won in Vetag. No shit! You are worried that they may fail you in the final fight with Gunsar. Yeah? Once more, your gaze falls upon the adjoining door which leads to the Vordak's torture chamber. Here you may find the tools you need to fix your gear before you undertake the final battle. Despite Leandra's protestations, you open the door and step into the room beyond. You are immediately struck by the unexpected warmth of this chamber. A small forge stands in the far corner, its crimson coals glowing dimly. In the center of the room there is a large table, its surface stained black with dried blood. Thick leather straps affixed to the four corners of this gruesome furnishing betray the purpose for which it was put there. It is a torture table. On the walls are racked scores of instruments of grim design and ghastly purpose. Tongs, pincers, claws, flails, barbed whips, and many other accoutrements of agony. There are also devices you have never seen before. They are tools of the Vordak's cruel art, brought here with him all the way from Helgedad, the terrifying city of the Dark Lords. Your stomach churns with fear and revulsion as you cast your eyes upon them. Nauseated by what you see, you turn your head away towards the forge. The warmth that radiates is the only comfort to be found in this room. It is a testament to the pain that Leandra was forced to endure in this terrible place that she chose to remain in the icy chamber rather than seek shelter from the cold winds by returning here. Besides the forge stands a workbench that is littered with more common and mundane artifacts. They are blacksmithing tools. Blacksmithing tools, not blacksmithing tools. Okay. There is everything you need here to effect repairs to your weapons and equipment before you face Gunsar in the final battle. Did you find what you were looking for in that dreadful room? Asks Leandra. Yes. Now I must make my way up to the roof, you reply. Leandra is clearly in no fit state to accompany you in the final confrontation with Warlord Gunsar. She, too, is aware of this reality, and reluctantly she tells you to go ahead without her. I'll find a place to hide, she says in a frustrated tone, looking to the open door by which you first entered this place. As much as I hate to admit it, I know I can't do anything more to help. Do what you came here to do. I don't like the idea of leaving Vetag by myself. I will prevail, you reply, with resolute confidence, and together we will escape from this accursed tower. You need not doubt me, Leandra. Just gonna check my inventory quickly, see if it has actually been fixed. It has. Sweet. Sundara. We will fully equipped. There you go. A Kai Lord is always true to his word. You nod your head and try to reassure her with a smile. She tries to smile back, but she is unable to. Whether it is because of the pain of her wounds and her weakened state, or because she still harbors some resentment for what has happened, you cannot tell. I got something in my nose, really itchy. You go with her into the adjoining chamber, away from the freezing cold of this desolate, wind-swept room. It has started to snow again, and she needs to be somewhere she can regain the strength that was robbed from her by the wicked Wardak. You bid her farewell before you take your leave, by way of the door through which the Gaias entered and attacked you. A long corridor awaits you beyond. At the far end, you can see the bottom of a spiral staircase that descends out of view. It leads all the way to the top of the dark tower. With weapon in hand, slowly and resolutely, you commence your climb of the tiled steps. 8. Okay, I got a lot of coins. That's a normal Bronin. Do I have one hardened Bronin. I don't think I have enough cash to upgrade my weapon anymore. And I have to travel all the way down. Let's see how far. It's all the way down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors. Shit. I'm not gonna bother going all the way down there. Nope. Atop the dark tower. Yes. The staircase had been left unguarded, and no obstacles have been placed in the way to impede your cautious ascent. When you reach a circular landing at the top of the steps, you look out through an open portal onto the flat, scorched roof of the tower. Gunzar is here, waiting for you. A winter wind howls across the open rooftop. It drives the light snow into flurries that whirl and dance wildly around this jagged iron parapet. Gunzar is standing near to the west edge, gazing through the visor of his battle helm at the heavy sky overhead. A storm is brewing in the Darklands, and it will not be long before it reaches Tag. In the distance, you watch a fell creature emerging from the clouds. Astride its back, there sits a terrifying figure encased in gleaming black armor. 2 pinpoints of scarlet light radiate from the sealed visor of its mighty helm. It is Dark Lord Hakon, seated astride his huge winged mount. Neither he nor his imperial Zlanbeast pay much heed to the force of the wind. They are both strong enough to resist the gusts that buffet them ceaselessly. Gunzar turns away from the parapet and looks in your direction. He sees you and immediately he draws his mighty twin-bladed battle sword from their scabbard. "You are too late, Kai Lord," he shouts in broken Somlending, his foul breath clouding from the grill of his visored helm. "Lord Hakon is here. Your fortress and your troops did not stop me, Gunzar," you retort, loudly enough to be sure that he hears your defiant voice above the incessant howling of the wind. "But I will stop you. I am here to take my revenge for the blood of the innocent you have murdered." Gunzar laughs with disdain. "Foolish Kai, always a step behind me. Even if the Tag should fall, it will be of no great consequence. It has served its purpose well. It will arise again. It always has, and it always shall." The loathsome cry of the Zlanbeast pierces the stormy skies, and Gunzar thrusts his twin-bladed swords into the ground, or air, in proud salute to his fell master, seated astride its broad back. "The Dark Lord comes to collect his tribute," bellows Gunzar. With confidence, he pats what appears to be a corlinium case that is firmly attached to his belt. "The Zirantos is ours. I have secured for him great power by the might of my swords, my cunning, and my guile." The Zlanbeast circles high above the parapet and vents another piercing shriek that sends a shiver of dread coursing down your spine. You find solace in the certain knowledge that it shall not approach any closer to the roof while you remain alive. Hakon is here, but his morbid fear of your divine blade prevents him from landing his mount upon the tower roof and engaging you personally in combat. You wield the one weapon on Magnamund that can only slay. You wield one weapon on Magnamund that can slay a Dark Lord. You have used it in the past to destroy Archlord Zagarna, and gladly you will use it again to dispatch Hakon, if he is foolish enough to come within striking distance of his formidable power. The warlord may have not realized it, but Hakon will not intervene in the coming battle. His sepulchral voice cuts through the noise of the rising storm. Slay him, Gunzar! Slay him for me! Around Gunzar's neck, the Shanti amulet flares into life. Although its power to twist and distort your mind has been irrevocably broken, you are sure that it will possess a threat to you in other ways. The final battle begins. Holy crap! You resort to mind or matter discipline to hit Gunzar from distance. Thanks to the discipline of animal kinship, you summon the Black Wolf for one last time. No, let's call the wolf. You are not the only one on the roof who hates and despises this vile Drakkar for the crimes he has perpetrated in Rockstar and beyond. I can't really tell what that is. I can't see what that is. Anyways. Nice. Close by, you can feel the welcome presence of your lupine companion, the mighty Durncrag wolf that has battled loyally by your side. Now he stands ready to do so again. Gunzar's minions have taken a dreadful toll of his beloved pack. Now your wolf friend is ready and eager to reap bloody vengeance upon the Gaiak's leader. With a howl and a snap of his gleaming fangs, the Durncrag wolf leaps upon Gunzar from behind. The power of the amulet hurls him backwards onto the icy ground, but his intervention has not been fruitless. Gunzar has been injured, Jesus, and he has lost his focus, forcing him out of the trance he was in. Punction. Punction? What the hell am I talking about? Anyways, let's just continue. Now you now have a perfect opportunity to make punctuation. That's what it's called. You now have a perfect opportunity to make an effective strike. Do not waste it. Do not waste it. No. It's the final battle. Yay! Health. That's a lot. Let's start with this. And he's burning. Perfect. And he is human, so you can poison him. And he has to do that animation every single time. And another fire explosive bolt. Yeah, he has to do that bloody animation every single time, apparently. I could call for the wall just to get to as much as possible in the beginning. Hope that message that's on the screen doesn't get recorded. Anyways, it's gonna be behind my web camera. Let's see. And a dot as well. Bleeding dot, that is. Damn, he is... his health is being drained right now. And I like it a lot. Okay, should I'm gonna do quick heavy attack, then shield. Please miss. Please don't miss, I mean. Okay, let's just shield up and wait now. I have taken a lot of his health, but I feel that's not gonna be enough. Ouch. Up. I must not forget that he can do this awful combination. That if I miss it, I will die instantly. Okay. The dots are off. Well, he still has one dot left. Yeah, I hear you, Wolfie. Just take it easy. I'm gonna throw a bomb at him as well. Oh, come on, stop this. I didn't ask for you to block my attacks. There you go. Fire. Burn. And again. Poison. Yeah, I'm going all out, guys. That's for damn right. Wait a little bit. There we go. Oh, I think the wolf is... No. The wolf is not gonna kill him. The wolf is not gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill this guy. Is that the end? I expected more. Jesus, he's big. Oh, there's cinematic now. No? No cinematic? You serious? Ah! Mortally wounded. Gunsar has nothing left but curses for you. The unnatural energies of his broken amulet course through him and keep him alive upon the very brink of death. He is still trying to get back on his feet when Håkon screams the order to seize the prototype and hurl it up to him. The sun is finally rising and shafts of warm sunlight flood across the rooftop. Gunsar takes the prototype off his belt. He draws his arm back and prepares to throw the device upward to his fell master with all the force he can muster. This is the chance you have been waiting for. As you level the summer sword, its blade now burns with golden fire. The sunlight has triggered a power that lies within the divine blade that you have never before witnessed. A sudden movement behind you makes you spin around with your weapon held ready to strike. It is Leandra. True to form, she has disobeyed you again and followed you up the stairs to the roof. She is still very weak from the wounds she has suffered, and the stair climb has taken its toll. She slumps down on the floor near the top of the steps, and she seems about to pass out. She calls you in desperate and plaintive voice. Her eyes are filled with terror. No, don't do it. You're too close. You hear Leandra's cry, but you do not heed it. You know what must be done. Gunsar throws the prototype into the air and you raise the summer sword. Its divine energy is unleashed in a beam of pure light. The blinding beam strikes the device and destroys it in an instant, causing it to discharge its power in a fearsome explosion. The shockwave from the explosion kills Gunsar outright, but it also sends you tumbling helplessly across the icy rooftop. The glowing summer sword falls from your hand and comes to rest nearby. Håkon vents a loud and bitter cry filled with anger and frustration. He has been robbed of his prize. Screaming with rage, he pulls his land beast away and urges it to return to Helgedad. You try to stand up, but realize at once that the blast has taken its toll. Your whole body aches, and your ears ring loudly from the noise of the explosion and Håkon's bitter cries of anger and defeat. He is now too far away for you to retrieve the summer sword and discharge a second beam of light that will destroy him and his loathsome mount. Limping painfully, Leander comes to your aid. She escaped the explosion, and now it is hard to tell who is in worse shape, you or her. Goodbye, Håkon. Three achievements. Dealing with Leandra has not been easy. 4 achievements. Let's see. But that is of little consequence. What matters most is that together you have thwarted the Dark Lord's evil plan and spared your land from a dreadful fate. Whatever happens in the future, you know that you will always have a steadfast ally in this gifted and headstrong girl. After all that you have been through together, you have emerged triumphant and made a trustworthy friend for life. Strength and intelligence, apparently. Completed the game.
You have faced the challenge and prevailed. With Leandra's help, you fought a host of deadly enemies. You survived the sunken forest and discovered the secrets of the Shanti Temple. Håkon and Gunzar were defeated. By your courage, your skill, and your determination. And now the sun shines brightly upon your homeland once more. Until the next time, stay strong and resolute. For Sommerlund and the Kai.
Yay! Finally! Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I was a little bit in doubt when I first launched the game. I was like, do I have to read everything? But it was a challenge I took, and now I completed the game. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. So enjoy the music, and I'll see you next time for some other projects. Goodbye.